Hey, Jordan Belfort here, and it's time for Whiteboard Wednesday. And today's topic is really one of the most important overarching concepts that I teach. By the way, it hurt me to lift my arm. I have fucking to get shoulder surgery. I tore my rotator cuff for the fourth time. So I'm going back and forth. Should I get it fixed or just get a fucking shoulder replacement? I don't know. Probably take a poll here. Who thinks you get just a replacement? 4 surgeries deep here, right? And I got to do it again. So anyway, so if I'm like lifting my arm like this, you'll know what's going on here. Anyway, so this is one of the most, it's definitely the most important overarching concept for success that I teach. And it's really how I have been able to become extremely successful in my life, come back from failure. And it's also explained why I made some mistakes in my life, why I went off course ethically, but it really explains how you can look at any person and analyze what skills they have, what skills they lack, what they know, what they don't know, how they think, what their beliefs are, and why that essentially the package lands them in a certain spot on the economic scale. This actually directly predicts where you end up, not at any moment, but ultimately over any 3 to 5 year period, where you end up financially and how you feel about that as well. So let's go through it right now. And what this is basically, it's a concept of how success works. And basically we live in a world of duality, right? There's 2 sides to every coin. You have up, so you have down. You have yes, so you have no. You have start, you have stop. Worst handwriting ever, right? 1, 0. There's a negative, there's a positive. That's how we live in this world, right? It's just a physical law, right? So why would success be any different? There's got to be 2 worlds or 2 sides to success. And in fact, there is. Let me tell you exactly what they are. In order to really achieve success, I'm going to actually get a new piece of paper here because this needs full white paper here, right? In order to succeed in anything, really to manifest success. We talk about, how do you take something, an idea in your head, and essentially make it real in the world? How do you manifest success? Not in the bullshit way that The Secret says, right? The Secret says, if you want to be successful, here's what you do. Go into your house, sit in a quiet room, draw the shades, close your eyes, and just visualize a check for $25,000, a big fat check, and imagine that a check showing up in your mailbox and attract that check. Put that check out into the ether and just really see that check showing up in your mailbox. And if you think about it long enough and hard enough and you really visualize, that check for $25,000 will show up in your mailbox. That's the secret. I mean, what a load of fucking crap that is, right? I mean, honestly, if that's your strategy for success, the only thing that will show up in your mailbox is an eviction notice, right? They'll be towing away your car for lack of payment. Your wife's banging the next door neighbor, and you're saying, "Where's my check? Where's my check?" Right? It's not the way the world works. Literally, you have to take action. You have to take action. But there is this power of visualization. I mean, what happens up here between your ears before you go out into the world and take action? You have to have both. In essence, in order to succeed at the highest level, what you have to do is reconcile these 2 worlds of success. On one side of the equation, you have what's called the inner world of success. The inner world, that is comprised of all the skills and strategies that happen up here between your ears before you ever go out into the world and take action. That's the inner world. Now there are 4, as it turns out, 4 core distinctions that comprise the inner world of success. So essentially, these are the things, again, that happen up here, your mindset, your success mindset, right? And then you take that and you have to translate that into the outer world of success. Inner world, outer world. And there are here 4 distinctions as well. 4 pillars, 4 distinctions that make up the outer game. So watch what happens. Here is how people become successful. You have on the inner side of the equation, you have what's called state management, the ability to manage your physiological, emotional state. That's about how you feel in the moment. If you learn how to trigger a peak state, it allows you to access the resources that you already have. Essentially, it allows you to be the best you can be on any given day. That's what your state does. Your state is your in-the-moment regulator of success. For example, you could be the greatest salesperson in the world. You have the skill, that's an outer world skill for selling, right? But if you're in a state of uncertainty, how good can you sell? You can't sell, right? Because sales is about the transference of certainty. So you have to learn how to trigger this peak state, but that is an inner world competency. Next, you have your belief systems, your beliefs about success, your beliefs about taking action. And again, there are certain belief sets that lead to massive success. We call those empowering beliefs. And then we have other belief systems called limiting beliefs, which keep us thinking very small, make us feel alone, keeps us inside a little box, and they lead to massive poverty and failure. So you have empowering states, disempowering states. Empowering states, certainty, clarity, confidence, courage. Disempowering states, uncertainty, overwhelm, fear. You get it? They're the opposite. So you have two sides to the coin always. Beliefs, empowering, disempowering. Then you have, next is called your ability to have what's called vision focus. Vision focus, and you hear me talk a lot about vision, creating a fully integrated vision for your future, and then identifying your why, which is why it matters to you, right? But the other aspect of this is learning how to, or training yourself to how to focus on this vision. In other words, your vision doesn't matter if you end up getting distracted by all the problems, so-called problems and challenges and obstacles that come up along the way. You have to learn how to keep your eyes laser guided on your vision, but also scanning the horizon for opportunities that come up along the way. That's the power of vision focus. And I call that bifurcated focus, two focuses. Focusing clearly on your vision for the future, but always scanning the horizon. You don't have tunnel vision. You want to scan the horizon for opportunities that you can then integrate into your vision and soar to success. Those are your first three. Next, you have what's called your standards. And your standards are like your personal standards for wealth, success, for money. That, and then you have standards for your body, for your spirituality. We're here to talk about money and success, right? So your standard represents your thermostat, your long-term indicator of where you feel comfortable. It's almost like the opposite of state. Your state's in the moment, short-term. You know, if I'm in the right state, I can use the resources I have to succeed. But your standard is more of a long-term. It shows you where you're going to end up. Like if your standard for success, I got financial, I got to make $1 million a year. Guess what? That's what you'll make. If your standard is $50,000 a year, that's what you'll make also, because you end up getting to that level and stopping. Once you hit your standard, it represents the place where you feel comfortable. So you slow down, you back off. If you drop below that, you'll speed up, work harder, and go back up to your standard. So these four elements, state management, belief systems, vision focus, and standards comprise the inner world of success. And then that's what happens up here. You have an idea, you focus on it, your beliefs support it, and so forth. You can actually see because you're in the right states, right? You have a high standard. That takes you to the outer world where you have essentially number one, the rules and strategies of business and entrepreneurship. In other words, a business has rules. You can't go into business and not know the rules of entrepreneurship because you're going to get your head handed to you. You're going to feel massive pain. Now, I divide this up into two distinct categories. On one side of the equation, I have what's called learning how to fail elegantly. Meaning, how do you go into business and be wrong? Right? You're going to be wrong more than you're right. The key to failing elegantly is knowing how to get into business so that when you are not doing it right, you learn quickly, you don't lose that much money, and you move on and try again. That's called failing elegantly. And the other side, there are rules to that, certain rules, right, which I teach. The other side of the equation is called succeeding wildly. Meaning, what do you do when the shit is right? You test an idea, a new business, and it's working even better than you thought. How do you take a small business and turn it into a big business? How do you take a big business and make it into a massive multinational? Very different rules for this and this. Failing elegantly is one set of rules, succeeding wildly another. But you have to know the rules of business to go into business or you're going to get your head handed to you, bottom line, okay? Next, you have what's called marketing. And marketing is the process by which you identify who your best buyers are and then bring them into your sales funnel. And obviously you have offline marketing, traditional marketing, and you have your online marketing, Google, social media, Facebook, right? So you have marketing brings in clients, and then you have number 3 is called sales and persuasion. And sales essentially slams them closed, monetize them. But of course with sales, there's so much more to it because sales cuts to everything. Sales is first how you sell yourself, how you negotiate, how you convince other people to help you achieve your vision. To be a salesperson is an integral part of succeeding in anything as an entrepreneur, even as a human being in the human race. You have to communicate your thoughts, your ideas, your hopes, your dreams. Sales is the ticket, right? Now, it's not the only thing you need to know, but it's crucial, okay? And then lastly, the last distinction is called MSIs, multiple streams of income. And that's part of a formula for major wealth. What do you do with your money once you make it? How do you take a little bit of money and put that to work for you to make even more money? So people that are rich or wealthy have multiple streams of income. Now let me just wrap all this up very quickly here and show you what I mean when I say it's the formula for success. Imagine a woman, right? And she is an expert at managing her state. She knows how to trigger a peak state whenever she needs it. In those moments when it matters most, she can get herself there. That same woman also has empowering beliefs about success. The things that she thinks are true, her core beliefs say, you know what? I'm an entrepreneur. If I work hard, I'll get the outcome. I'm a master of my own destiny. All the things, and I'm not going to get into all beliefs right now, but the point is she has all the empowering beliefs that lead someone to success. She also is very, very adept at creating a powerful vision. So she knows how to do that, to create a powerful, fully integrated vision, and she also knows how to focus on that vision, and she has the highest of standards. She will not stop. She does not feel comfortable unless she's making massive money. High standards, not low standards, right? That same woman, she's also been through the ringer. She knows now through trial and error and learning and growing, taking courses, right? And just having mentors. She's become an expert at business and entrepreneurship. She knows the rules. She knows how to fail elegantly, and she knows how to succeed wildly. In addition, she's an expert at marketing. She knows how to do Facebook funnels and Google AdWords and how to do offline marketing, how to target her best buyers. She's also an expert at selling, the most important skill of all when it comes to success. And she can close the deal, teach others to do the same, and she's an expert at negotiating all the other acts of influence that come under sales. And she also knows how to put her money to work after she makes it. That's this fictitious woman. Now let me ask you a question. What is this woman? She's rich. Bottom line, you cannot have all 8 of these distinctions, own them at a high level, and not be, you're going to be rich. Now, yeah, you'll make some mistakes along the way. You'll have some temporary setbacks. Everyone does. But this person, over a 3 to 5 year period, this is a rich person. That's what I just described, a rich woman. Now, let me give you the flip side. We'll use a man this time. I know a guy, right? He's an emotional basket case when it comes to managing his state. He can't manage his state. He's up, he's down, right? You never know. He can't access his skills. He also has a lot of limiting beliefs about taking action, about success, about sales, about business, right? So he lives a smaller life, right? He doesn't even know how to make a vision, so he's kind of flying blind. He's got no target to aim for, and because he doesn't know his why, he doesn't feel motivated. That's what your why is about. And he's got low standards. Money doesn't matter to him. If he makes 50 grand a year, he's feeling okay. In addition, doesn't know the first thing about business. Doesn't know how to fail, doesn't know how to succeed wildly. Doesn't know the rules. Marketing, he thinks that means going to the fucking grocery store and buying food, right? Doesn't know the first thing about marketing offline or online, and he can't sell his way out of a paper bag, and he wouldn't know what to do with his money if he tried. He'd probably buy fucking Bitcoin. All right, seriously, you get it? That is a poor person. Every time. Show me that person, I'll show you that person's bank account. It's got no fucking money. They're living paycheck to fucking paycheck. The woman has got massive wealth and success under her belt. She's got multiple streams of income, and she's living a big life. The man is fucking in the muck and mire of mediocrity and averagism and is living a life of poverty. Bottom line, that's why this is your indicator for success. It tells you where you, we don't live in an accidental world. Things happen on purpose. There's cause and effect. You learn these skills, you succeed. Shame on you for trying to go out there and succeed, not knowing the rules of success. Here's your blueprint, here's your rules, right? And the most important, what I'm known for, is sales. Okay, so again, that's why I have a new program, and I'm actually giving a free trial now, by the way, for 1 week. So you should really check it out. So check out this new program I created, which is it's a weekly sales intensive where I teach the straight line for 1 hour per week, and I decided to price it in the ridiculously low level. It's ready for this. I charge $9.95 a month. So check it out. There's also a 1 week free trial right now, because when you see what I offer, there's so many other benefits, you're going to be blown away. All right. Anyway, love you all. I'll see you next week at Whiteboard Wednesday. Check out the free trial for this new program I have, because it's fucking awesome. I promise you, you won't be sorry. Take advantage of the free trial before it ends, which is very soon. Okay.